The final two pieces of the Dorado Map. We never find them, and the Armada never finds them either. So, where are they? We know that by the end of the game, 3 pieces are in our hands, and 2 pieces are in the Armada's hands. But, of course, Kane being the high IQ individual that he is, he went ahead and made his own map, and then proceeded to memorize it like an absolute legend. But since Kane is dead, or I don't even know what happened. Did he ascend or something? But since Kane is out of the picture, the map that he created and memorized is useless, which means that we'd have to find the missing map pieces in order to go to El Dorado. Assuming we'd even want to go there because of what our parents said. And you know what? Book 15 was weird. Let's just ignore that for now. Assuming that we started looking for the remaining 2 pieces of the El Dorado map, where would we even go? According to the picture of the El Dorado crew, we know that the only 2 pieces unaccounted for are Erica the Red's piece and our mother's piece. With Erica the Red, we don't really have much of a clue on where to look, other than the fact that Erica the Red is from Grizzleheim. It's not guaranteed that we would have gone to Grizzleheim to find her, as we know that the bears of Grizzleheim are traders and explorers. Erica the Red could be anywhere, and we really don't have a solid lead on where she could be. However, according to the post Blind Mew made in 2016, we would have obtained Erica the Red's map piece in Book 18. What this suggests is that the Armada never tracked down Erica the Red's map piece. We don't really have much information on how we would have found Erica's piece, but I actually think that's a good thing. Blind Mew is definitely being vague for a reason, which indicates that this plot thread may be planned to return somehow. If Book 16 ever gets added, maybe we'll run into Erica the Red in Grizzleheim, or Valencia. Maybe the rise of Queen will drive the story down a similar direction to that of the original Arc 1 plan. But whichever it is, we know for sure that the story of Erica the Red and her piece will definitely not go unanswered. That is, if the game ever gets updated again, of course. Now let's move on to the other missing piece of the map. The circumstances behind how we would have obtained this piece are unknown, but we know that the final piece of the map belonged to our mother. Based on the 3rd Presidio promotion, we know that our parents lived in Darkmoor and were possibly even buried there. Because of this, I naturally assume that the map piece is in Darkmoor beside their grave. But do we really know for sure that we would have gone to Darkmoor? Well, based on several posts made by developers of the game, we were pretty much guaranteed to visit Darkmoor at some point. This post from Ratbeard confirms that Darkmoor was 100% going to be a planned world. Our parents have reached out to us as spirits on several occasions, and what's the #1 place to go for communicating with spirits? Darkmoor. We likely would have undergone some sort of vision quest from our parents to find the piece. And if you recall the curse placed on us by the fates in Aquila, that could have also played a part in this quest. Perhaps these forgotten memories would hinder our quest to even identify our parents. Nevertheless, all arrows point to Darkmoor for the location of the final missing map piece. Now, of course, all these plot threads could be scrapped since the original Arc 1 was thrown out the window. These missing map pieces could remain missing forever, and there's also the matter of Kane's pieces that he claimed we would never find. There's so little to go off of for what could happen in Arc 2, assuming there ever will be an Arc 2, but that essentially means that anything could happen. Arc 2 starts off on a clean slate, which means that there could be all kinds of possibilities. The scrap content can make it back into the story in a new form, or there could be an entirely new story to tell. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm planning on making more Pirate 101 theory videos in the future, so if you're into that kind of stuff, then stay tuned.